Hello Stellar friends, it's Amber here and today we are going to be learning how to play Learning to Fly by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. What a great song to learn on the guitar. We only need 4 chords and 1 chord sequence that is repeated throughout the entire song. I'm really excited to dive into this one with you, so let's get started. So it's a really easy one today. We just need to make sure our guitars are in standard tuning and we're not going to need a capo for the lesson. So let's jump into the chord sequence we need for the song. So as I've mentioned, we need 4 chords that are going to be repeated over and over again. So the first chord we need is an F major chord. So here you can play the F bar chord if you're up for the challenge. But I personally feel like the chord that works best in the song is an F major 7 chord. And for this one, we only need 3 fingers. And the reason why this is such a great chord for the song is because the next chord in the sequence is a C major. And so that chord transition is really smooth and very manageable, especially if you're starting out. From the C major, we just need to move 1 finger, which is our ring finger, to create an A minor chord shape. So far so good. We have an F, we change to the C major, and then we change to our A minor chord. And the final chord in the sequence is a G major. Now for this, you can play the regular G chord if you like. But for me personally, I like to use sort of like a cheat way of playing a G chord. And to do this, we're going to take our second finger and place it into the 2nd fret on the A string, and our 3rd finger is going to reach across into the 3rd fret on the E string. And we're really going to try and focus on just strumming 5 of the 6 strings. We want to leave out that high E string, because then we're not going to be getting a G major sounding chord. We're going to be getting something called a G6 if we strum all the strings. So in order to keep the G sounding like a G, we need to just strum and focus on those 5 strings and kind of exclude that high E string. So the reason we're playing our G like this is because it's so much easier to transition from the A minor to the G, and then to repeat this chord sequence, we go back to the F chord, and we're almost already in that sort of position. We're keeping our fingers sort of allocated: 1st finger, 1st fret, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, unless we're playing the A minor chord. So let's try that again. We have our F, we change to our C, we're going to transition to A minor, and then we're going to go to our cheat G. So those are the 4 chords in the right order for the song. So let's go ahead and do a quick playthrough of those chords. We're going to be playing 2 down strums on each chord. So we're going to be playing F for 2 strums, F, change to the C, change to A minor, change to the G. So let's try that in real time, starting on the F, 2, 3, 4, F, to the C, A minor, easy G, back to the F chord, into the C, into the A minor, into the G. I'm learning to these C chords, A minor and the G, but I F chord and the C, A minor and the G. G is the F chord, C, A minor, and to the G. You can try this with the difficult chords as well. We have the F major bar chord, to the C, to the A minor, and to the G. If you really want to just have a bit of a challenge, you can do this. On honestly, it doesn't matter how you play those chord shapes as long as you are finding it comfortable and enjoyable. That's the most important thing when it comes to playing and learning the guitar. So if you are enjoying this lesson, I want to take a quick moment to say, if you are serious about your guitar playing and you want to improve and get better, the best way you can do this is to learn through a structured guitar course. Now, when you're learning a song on YouTube, of course, you can learn a little bit here and a little bit there, but inside my programs, everything is laid out in a structured step-by-step way so that you never have to guess what you need to practice and how to improve. You'll start to build things like your rhythm, your chord transitions, as well as your confidence. You'll start to see and feel the improvements as you go along. So this is your sign to click the link below this video and to come and join one of my programs. I honestly cannot wait to start helping you become a better guitarist. So you've got those chords under your fingers. As you can see, they are relatively simple. Now comes for the more tricky part of the lesson. We are going to be looking at the strumming pattern that is used throughout the song. So the strumming pattern is going to sound something like this. Down, up, down, up, up, down, up. And we're going to count this. 1 and 2 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 4 and. Down, up, down, up, down, up. So this strumming pattern is going to be split over 2 chords. So let's take the F and the C chord, which is the 2 chords we're starting the chord sequence with. So the F is going to get the down, up, down before we change to the C on the up. So we have down, up, down, up, down, up. 1 and 2 and 4 and. So the chord change is taking place on the and beat of 2. 1 and 2 and 4 and. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And the same is going to apply for the A minor to the G. So the A minor will get the first half of the pattern. Down, up, down, up, down, up, before we change to that G chord. And the chord change is going to take place in the exact same place, which is the up strum, which is the and of beat 2. So from the A minor, down, up, down, switch. So now you can see why I was encouraging you to use the simplified G chord, because of that really quick chord change that we have on that upbeat. So let's put the whole thing together, starting on the F chord. It's going to sound like this. 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, switch. A minor, G. Back to the F. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. F, C, A minor, G. I'm F chord to the C, but I ain't got wings. A minor, G. Coming down is the hardest thing. So that is the strumming pattern that is used in the song. We're playing it there quite slowly. In the song, it is a lot quicker. So once you have become comfortable with the chord transitions, then you can try to start increasing the tempo. So we're kind of trying to aim for something that sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. So we have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. So my advice here would be to use very small strumming movements with your hand. Don't be doing really big movements because you're not going to be able to keep up with the speed of the pattern. So the smaller your strumming, the better. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. And you're really wanting to focus on, I would suggest the middle 4 strings is your sweet spot, because if you stay there, then you'll always be hitting the correct strings for each of the chords, more often than not. So obviously for the F chord, you kind of want to be focusing on the D string, not really on the A string and the E string. But for the rest of the chords, hitting those 4 middle strings is really where you're going to have your most success. And that means that your strumming hand will be sort of, confined to that space. It won't go past the 2 E strings, So keep it in that area, and your strumming hand will be able to keep up with the pace of the song. So if you are enjoying this, then don't forget to give it a like. And if you have all those chords under your fingers and the strumming pattern is sounding really good and smooth, then join me in the next section where we're going to be doing a playthrough of the song. So that's coming up next. I'll see you there. So let's take it from the very beginning. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I started out down a dirty road. Started out all alone, and the sun went down as I crossed the hill, and the town lit up, the world got still. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. Well, the good old days may not return, and the rocks might melt, and the sea may burn. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. Some say life will beat you down, break your hearts, steal your crown. So I started out from God knows where. I guess I'll know when I get there. I'm learning to fly around the clouds. What goes up must come down. So I really hope you had fun with me learning how to play this awesome song on the guitar. If you did, don't forget, give this video a like, and I will see you in another tutorial next week. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.